Today, we're going to explore how God prepares us for wonderful breakthroughs in our lives through the adversities we face. It's common to feel discouraged when challenges increase, but it's exactly in these moments that our faith is being tested and strengthened. Just as gold is refined by fire, our difficulties are divine tools to purify our faith and prepare us for future blessings. Think of Joseph, sold into slavery and facing injustices, yet holding on to his faith. Despite the challenges, God was with him, preparing him for a great breakthrough that not only elevated his position but also allowed him to save many lives. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to receive all of our updates and inspiring content. Your subscription is a powerful way to support our work and ensure you don't miss any messages that can transform your spiritual life. Let's embark on this journey of faith together. These challenges are signs that something grand is on the way. When struggles seem unbearable, we are being prepared for a spiritual and personal leap that will change our lives. When everything seems to be getting worse, it's an indication that we are close to a significant transformation. So, when you face these intense moments, stand firm in your faith. See these adversities as harbingers that your breakthrough is closer than you think. God is working behind the scenes, on our behalf. Another powerful sign that we are approaching a significant moment of transformation is the experience of an unusual peace, even during the storms of life. This is not an ordinary peace, but a divine tranquility that transcends human understanding, keeping our hearts and minds calm amid adversity. Consider the story of Daniel in the lion's den. Even when facing imminent death, Daniel remained serene, fully trusting in God. This deep peace was a clear sign that God was with him, preparing the way for a miracle that would seal his faith before many. Similarly, when we face financial problems, health challenges, or conflicts in relationships, and yet we find an inexplicable peace, it is a strong indication that God is in control. He is working behind the scenes, orchestrating our victory and breakthrough. Remember also Jesus calming the storm. While his disciples were terrified, Jesus slept peacefully in the boat. With a word, he brought calm to the chaos, demonstrating not only his power but also preparing his followers for the unwavering faith they would need for future challenges. So, if you are going through a period where, despite all difficulties, you feel a peace that you cannot explain, rejoice. This is a sign that God is actively involved in your life, preparing something extraordinarily good. This peace is a heavenly gift that assures us of his constant presence and perfect plan in action. As we get closer to a significant breakthrough in our lives, another notable sign is the increase in our spiritual sensitivity. This means we become more aware of God's presence and guidance in our daily lives. You may notice that you pray more often, that Bible verses take on new meanings, or that you feel a renewed desire to commune with God. This heightened spiritual perception is an indication that we are being prepared for new responsibilities or blessings. Think of Samuel, the young man who heard God calling him during the night. At first, he didn't recognize God's voice, but with Eli's guidance, he learned to respond and became one of Israel's greatest prophets. In the same way, this increased sensitivity can manifest when we feel a strong urge to help someone in need or make an important decision. It's as if God is whispering directions to us, guiding our steps more clearly than ever. Consider also Elijah, who after a spectacular confrontation on Mount Carmel, found God not in the wind or fire, but in a gentle whisper. This moment of quiet clarity was crucial for continuing his ministry, showing that our sensitivity to these soft directions can define the course of our spiritual life. So, if you notice that you are more attentive to God's subtle directions and more receptive to his call, celebrate this growth. It is a sign that you are being spiritually tuned to hear and respond to God in ways that will catalyze significant transformations in your life and the lives of others. When we approach a decisive moment in our lives, an evident sign can be the increase in spiritual warfare. This sign is crucial because it reveals that we are on the threshold of something grand, and opposing forces are intensifying to try to divert us from the path. Consider Job, a man who experienced one of the most intense spiritual battles recorded in the Bible. He lost his possessions, family, and health in a short time, but his unwavering faith ultimately led to a multiplied restoration by God. This is a powerful example of how, sometimes, our greatest struggles precede our greatest victories. Similarly, after his baptism, Jesus was led into the desert, where he faced direct temptations from Satan. This period of intense spiritual warfare came just before he began his public ministry, culminating in countless miracles and teachings that transformed the world. So, if you find yourself facing unexpected challenges, conflicts, or temptations, understand that this could be a sign that you are about to enter a new phase of significant spiritual and personal impact. The intensity of these attacks often indicates that the enemy perceives how threatening you are to his plans. In these moments, it is vital to strengthen yourself in faith, immerse yourself in the reading of God's Word, and surround yourself with believers who can support and pray with you. Ephesians reminds us to put on the full armor of God so that we can stand firm against the devil's schemes. As we reflect on the signs of an imminent spiritual breakthrough, it is crucial to emphasize the importance of maintaining a positive attitude and unwavering faith, even when facing the toughest challenges. This mindset not only sustains us during times of struggle but also aligns us more closely with God's promises. Each of the signs we've discussed, from increasing adversities to heightened spiritual sensitivity and intensified spiritual warfare, are divine preparations. They shape and equip us for what God has planned ahead. As the book of Romans says, in all these things, we are more than conquerors through him who loved us. Therefore, as we move forward, it is essential to cultivate continuous communion with God through prayer and Bible study. Surrounding ourselves with a community of faith that offers support and encouragement is also vital, as these relationships strengthen us when our own strength seems insufficient. Remember, the moments that precede a great breakthrough often seem the darkest. However, it is precisely in these hours that God's light shines the brightest, guiding us beyond the storms to the promising horizons He has prepared for us. Be grateful for every challenge, as each one is a step on the ladder leading to the greatest heights you are destined to reach. If this video has helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content. We want to hear from you. In the comments below, share with us how these signs have manifested in your life or what challenges you are facing while waiting for your breakthrough. Your story could inspire and encourage someone who is reading. Together, let's strengthen our faith and prepare for the blessings God has for each of us. Comment now. Your experience is a valuable part of this community.